Saturday night at the movies. Who dares what you see? Yep, it's that night again. Saturday night at the movies. Not long finished work, not long finished going to the gym. So I figured why not do this one before I get my head down. Saturday night at the movies. So there's a few things I want to talk about and some films I'm not all that into. And at the moment, there's not really anything I'm looking forward to going to the pictures. I remember there's one film I do want to see, and that's that new sci-fi film, Sonic the Hedgehog 3. If it's not got Tim Curry in it, if it's not got Tim Curry in it, maybe. I've not seen the first Sonic the Hedgehog because it didn't feel like a Sonic the Hedgehog film. Sock horror, but it didn't. It did not feel like a Sonic the Hedgehog film. His bear was in the film. It just felt like Tim Terror is chewing the scenery. I don't hate Tim Terror. People say, do you hate the man? No, I don't. Hear me out. But to me, I just felt he was a poor man Robbie Williams. Poor man Robbie Williams. It's like when Batman Forever was to come out originally, and Tim Burton would have directed it, Robbie Williams would have had the luxury of playing the Wriggler. But still, it never to be because Tim Terry was big at that time. I know in '89, Robbie Williams was going to get the role as the Joker. The role got different to Tat Nicholson. Nobody tells Tat Nicholson. I like Tat Nicholson and I love his role as the Joker. But sad to say, Robbie Williams never got that role. He never got that look to that. And to me, all I thought that at the end of the day, Tim Terry was just a poor Robbie Williams. There's nobody against the actor, but in the Masked, I could take it or leave it. Pet Detective, I thought it was fucking annoying as fuck. Pet Detective 2, it was doubly annoying. And it just felt like it was a role for Tim Terry, trying to prize his role, trying to get his fame back. Same as in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. But this one, maybe, because I feel the third Sonic the Hedgehog film, it's going to be more Sonic the Hedgehog. Because to me, Sonic the Hedgehog, I paid to James a literacy, whether it's Sonic the Hedgehog 1, whether it was Sonic the Hedgehog 2, whether it's the Dane versions of Sonic the Hedgehog. I paid them a literacy when I was a kid. So hopefully they were fun. What can I say? They was fun. So I just want to have a fun movie so we can go out in the cinema, let my head down, and have fun. Have fun, be a time waster, why not? So I want a film that's going to be fun, not a film that's going to be a bore. So maybe I'll see that in the pictures. So that's one film, maybe, maybe not. I might see it and I might not. So at the moment, I'm going to talk a bit more about Rotten Tomatoes because apparently I'm getting sick of Rotten Tomatoes. There's a few articles I was watching or reading, looking up, as I said, looking up, I meant to say, a few weeks ago about Robotop. When I say Robotop, I mean the Tacit one, the one by Paul Holden, the one in 1987 with Peter Weller, made Robotop, the Tacit, the original. What I was going to say about Robotop, one of my favourite sci-fi films. Well, Rotten Tomatoes, which you heard me have a rant over Rotten Tomatoes before, giving it so many Rotten Tomatoes. Then there was other films what I like, what were good. They're giving it like 100 or 98 Rotten Tomatoes. One thing I want to say to Rotten Tomatoes, and this is coming from the art, is fuck you with a capital F, fuck you. Because at the end of the day, one thing I'm going to say to Rotten Tomatoes is, it's whatever you fucking like. And at the end of the day, Robotop. This is right. I want to say whether to Rotten Tomatoes. When you did Robotop, the Tacit, the original, so many Rotten Tomatoes, you sure you're not getting confused with Robotop 3? You sure you're not getting confused with the shitty fucking horrible remake of Robocop? I mean, people will say, well, Robotop, the remake is better than Robotop 3. Well, for one, I don't call Robotop 3 Robotop. I call him Robo Slob, because he sits on his ass all the way through the fucking film and barely does anything. Oh, he fires a rocket launcher at the end. Rippity fucking doodah. Robotop the remake, he's running around looking like fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. Speaking of Sonic the Hedgehog, he's running around like Sonic the fucking Hedgehog. Looks laughable, looks stupid. The TV films made for TV shows, the less I talk about it, the happier I will be. The show Rotten Tomatoes are not getting confused with that when they insert in a classic like Robotop. And then there were so many other films what they inserted, even if Iron Dog, there can only be one. So many Rotten Tomatoes. Fuck Rotten Tomatoes. I ate with a passion Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes is something Sylvester Stallone. It's something him. They've insulted his acting over the years, insulted the way he spoke when he did the original, the Tacit, First Blood. They even fucking threw Rotten Tomatoes at First Blood Part 2, which in 1985 was a blockbuster. It was a blockbuster. It was the biggest film ever. Ever. So it pisses me off. It pisses me that Rotten Tomatoes are fucking tomatoes. They insulted Sai on how he speaks, how he does this, how he does that. All I can say to Rotten Tomatoes is, what the fuck do you know about films? What the fuck do you know about films? What the fuck do you know about actors, actresses, anyone who can act? What the fuck do you know? Who made, and people let me know this because maybe I'm dada, who made Rotten Tomatoes? Who made it? They had a Rotten Tomato Oscar Award, and every time they do Sylvester Stallone, Rotten Tomato acting of the day. Fuck Rotten Tomatoes. I hate them. That company wants real Rotten Tomatoes flung at them. They really do, because they piss me off. They shooted Robotop. They shooted The Exterminator. Ready for this, people? The original, the classic with Arnold Schwarzenegger. They shooted The Exterminator. What the fuck? What the ultimate fuck? Yeah, I'm putting funny faces because it's like one of the best sci-fi films from the early 80s. It's one of the best sci-fi films being fucking Robotop with Peter Rello, and they insulted that. What the fuck? So fuck Rotten Tomatoes. If people want to achieve with them insulting and throwing tomatoes at Tacit, let's say like Robotop, let's say like The Exterminator, fuck them. What else annoyed me? What fucking else annoyed me? They threw Rotten Tomatoes at the classic, the original, The Running Man. I'm guaranteed they'll probably pay to fucking shit, mate, when it gets made. Oh, it's Tuesday. Well, we had that before. Go my last Saturday night at the movies. My last one, I love The Running Man. I'm not going to go on about The Running Man again. I like it. Guess what? They threw the Rotten Tomatoes at the classic Total Recall. They're sure they weren't getting confused with the shit, mate, with Devin Farrell. You can't do action whether it kicks him in the bollocks. You're sure they're not getting confused with that one. But that's me few things on Saturday night at the movies. I'm going to end it like this. Saturday night at the movies, it's just what you see. When my baby goes running and I go running with me.